welcome to the 4th construction update in my Project Play series. As you can see, huge changes. We have a big building right there and also this giant crane which you can just see above the trees. Now hopefully today I want to get rides on both Croc Drop and Rattlesnake to get the best views possible of this site. And straight away from here you can see there's loads of construction going on there. You can also see the station building and that crane. And you can easily see some of the machinery in the site, and yeah, that rubble pile is now gone. First ride of the update is going to be Rattlesnake then. This usually gives the best view over the construction site consistently, because on Croc Drop if it's not spinning you can't really see anything. But yeah, hopefully you'll be able to see a lot of what's going on. So what you can see from Rattlesnake is that there's 2 large concrete pads. There's one just by this tree here and another one up by the other end of the site. So these seem to be 2 of the ride pads that have gone in. You can also see a lot of the kind of work going on with the station, and of course there is this huge crane and that building, which last time was just like all the metal beams, has now got all the panels on it. I will try and get some more shots from around the Zufari pathway later, so yeah. Now I'm going for a ride on Croc Drop, and you can actually see a little bit of what's going on in this site from the when you're walking through the tunnel. Hopefully the car is spinning today and we'll be able to get a good view of the site, because it's probably the best view you can get from the entire park. So Croc Drop, if you want to get the best views when it's not spinning, seats 14, 15, 16 and 1 I think have the best views of the site. Let's head down to the Zufari pathway, which yeah, definitely has some of the best views of the land, especially unobstructed because the wall here isn't that tall, you can easily see over it. So from here there's a pretty good view of the site. Also, what I did notice from Croc Drop is you can see almost all of the footers now, and I wonder if this is going to be launched from the station, because there isn't an obvious place for a lift hill. I will have to check over the plans, but I don't think this is going to have a lift hill on it. And yes, as you can see from here, the station building seems to be coming along nicely. There's also seems to be a small plant building just next to it. And yeah, lots of work happening around the side, lots of diggers going. You can just see one fence over there. Some work happening right here, you can probably see. And yeah, there's one of the concrete pads I was talking about. The other one is right up the middle of the site. I don't think that's kind of visible from anywhere on the park. Another location here is you can just see through the trees there. That's like the site offices. This is just down the Zufari pathway here. Just through the gap in the fence. From back here you can just see the concrete pads for some of the rides. There's one just there and another one back there. So if we have a quick look at the plans that Chessington released online, you can see where the 2 flat rides are going to be that currently have had their concrete pads poured. You can also see the 3rd ride is going to be up by the building. And this is currently their site access, so I think that will be the last part to go in. You can also see where that large building is going to be. It's right next to that main entrance and kind of between the entrance and the flat ride. And yeah, that main entrance is going to be near the character meet and greet, which I think right now is a Gruffalo thing, I'm not 100% sure. If we take a quick look at the roller coaster in the land, there is another version of this that is in 3D, and it does show the coaster having a lift hill, so it's not a launch like I thought it would be. It will be a lift hill on the coaster, and yeah, still a short ride, but you can kind of tell now what it's going to be. A nice helix and a few turns before going back into the station. Now sadly the extended Tundasaki line is not open today. When it is, it's definitely one of the best places you can actually film the construction site from, because it's elevated view just around the corner there. Now sadly Tiger Rock is closed today, but from around here you can actually get a pretty good view of what's going on inside of World Edge. You can see some diggers there. There's also some work just around the corner here. So yes, right here there is some work going on for Minecraft land. And yeah, it looks like some water project. You can also see here everything has been completely flattened. So yeah, a lot of work going on here at the moment. I've heard one of the best spots to be able to see over the fence is actually the Dragon's Fury station. So I'm going to go and take a ride on that in just a moment to get those good views. So interestingly, the fence has actually changed. This is where the roller coaster day thing was. They've also demolished Dragon Delights, or whatever it was called, the restaurant that was never opened. You can also see some diggers from further back in the queue line. From up here you can see a lot of the site. It's like completely flat now. Lots of digging going on. So fairly fun ride on Dragon's Fury just there. And yeah, you can get a pretty decent view of the construction from the station, although when it's walk-on like it was then, it's really hard to actually stop and take some photos. What I will say is if you're by yourself, go up the lift hill backwards. You definitely get the best view of like everything that's happening in there. You can see from back here there's lots of diggers, and from the top of the lift hill there you can see a very large rubble pile right down the other end of the site, as well as a few bits that seem to have been part of Wild Asia that have now been taken down. With it being an off-peak day, this entrance I don't think is open, or maybe it's staff only, but unfortunately I won't be able to get out to the car park today to have a look at the staging area. Meanwhile, some very exciting construction down here. This is this year's scare zone. I think it's called, I can't remember, it's like something Vampire's Lair, but yeah, look at how well themed this is looking for this year. I cannot wait to experience that at Halloween this year. Really excited. Although what I do want to say about Halloween is it does feel like it's getting a little bit stale. I do wish we get a family-friendly maze one year. And speaking of Halloween, we've got this really nicely themed stage. Looks like we're going to have something tied into maybe Crockdrop or Forbidden Kingdom here. So yeah, lots of theming, lots of lights and speakers. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a fantastic show this year. The entertainment here is always really, really good. I also have no doubt that they'll be preparing Enchanted Hollow for this year's edition. I've never done it, it's definitely a kids attraction. I do wish we still had Creepy Caves though. So in the queue line for Vampire at the moment, I think it's running 2 trains, but I can't confirm it. Had folks to the station. You can't see anything happening down this end of the scare zone site, so I don't think they've got that far. It also looks like the route's been flipped. We'll be entering from next to Mandrill Mayhem and exiting down here at the bottom of the hill. Now I've also seen that Vampire has been added to the Winter's Tale lineup. I'm not sure if this is a mistake or if it actually will be part of Winter's Tale. It would be amazing if it is. If it does turn out to be part of the lineup, I might try and come down and do a Vampire all day challenge. There he comes. And yes, I also can't wait to get some night rides on it over Halloween. So that's definitely a vlog that will be coming soon on the channel, and hopefully there'll be that Vampire all day challenge as well. I just want to say, if you enjoyed today's update video, please do subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be trying to do as many of these as I can before the area opens. And if there's any part of the site that is viewable during Winter's Tale, I'll of course be doing more updates over the holiday months. But yes, that's going to be it for today's video. Please like it if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.